Alright, so just going to show you a bit of a trick, technique, whatever you want to call it, for this season for jack fishing. It'll only work on buoyant lures, plastic lures that'll float. So I like to use the Z-Mans, Mad Eyes and boom baits because they're all buoyant. I'll just show you what I mean. So these guys float really well, awesome for fishing surface. So what I want to do is rig them on a worm hook. I used to call them worm hooks, call them weedless hooks, weightless, and that means you can fish them on the surface, and you can fish them pretty hard up against the bank, under trees, over trees, in rocks. You know, if you throw it too far and you get it stuck in a tree, just give it a bit of a flick and normally comes out 9 times out of 10. And you could flick them, skip them under trees and rocks, whatnot, so you can fish exactly where the jacks are. And that's the key to jack fishing, is to try to get your plastics as tight into cover as you can, because most of the time they're sitting right under those snags that are really hard to get to with a hard body or a popper, and they're just a nightmare to fish hard bodies with trebles in heavy structure. So just rig these. You can use the headlocks with weight to get them down a bit if you want them in the sink and they're still weedless. But if you want to fish surface with them, definitely give that a go for the jacks this season. It's good fun. They'll just paddle along the top, pop. You can cut the heads on a bit of an angle, which I do sometimes. I just give it a bit of a tapered cut on the top, just so it stays on the top and pops along the top. So, which is good. Surface fishing for jacks is always fun. Give it a go.
Okay, I'll just show you how good these things are if you overcast, cast too far, put in a tree. So I'll punch this pretty hard in the tree. Actually, I'll put it over this one, way over. That's way over this thing here. See if I can get a fish on the other side. You can probably see it coming through there. But I'll get that thing back, no dramas. Just a slow, nice wind. Don't try not to wrap it over. Over she comes. The worst thing you can do is pull it, and the plastic will spin and wrap around a tree. So I'll just show you again through here. Whoops, too far. Just a bit of a jiggle. Out it comes. Jiggle it out. Oh, whoops. Way too far. That's gone right through that one, out. This is the Mad Eye rigged weedless. As you can see, that went right down under and about 4 meters the other side. Might be able to see it on the surface coming under there now. It's in there. And you can put them right underneath the caves, in under where they sit. You can put them pretty much anywhere after with a bit of practice. See if it gets stuck there like it is on the edge, just give it a little jiggle. 9 times out of 10 it'll come off. There, you're in action. Normally you wouldn't get a hard body anywhere in there without getting it hung up. If you just skip them under, that's right up hard against the bank now, as you can see. You can see how deep that one went into the snags without losing the lure. Real deep one, that's over about 6 branches. It's coming in, teabagging. Drop it off, back in action. So I can fish these really hard. Okay, so come up on like a big snaggy section that's blocking the river. Now that's ideal spot for a jack, cod, pretty much any sort of river fish. I got the red swimmer on, calico candy, Z-Man swimmer. I'll just show you how good these things work. You can really punch them through this stuff. If you go too far, then it's okay, you'll get your lure back. But that one went pretty deep in and under and over a couple of things, so I just pull it out into position and away it goes. Yeah, you don't have to be scared of casting too far. One went over and under a few snags. Now if a fish does grab it on the other side of the snag, you just get up on them, paddle up to them, play them out, seesaw it over the tree. Hopefully your braid doesn't give way, and you just go dig them out. Sometimes you just got to do it. If you lose them, you lose them. If you catch them, you win. Another jack, but good little size bass down in the salt. Red shad. Get him back.